So, as I discussed in my live stream yesterday, Foodie Beauty got a new cat. So let's talk about that. Thank you, no, I don't think so, for collecting the video footage, putting your commentary on this. I will drop the link in the description of the video. Please like that person's video and subscribe to the channel. They always produce really good recaps of her material.
I'm so hungry. Hi guys! Smokey!
Take a look at that. So what we look at when we watch her is 1/10 of her head, right? The circumference of her neck from this angle looks like it's maybe 12 inches. So it would be 24 in the circumference of it. She's still jaundiced and swollen in this video.
I have lunch. Look at this. Feta cheese.
And look at that shadow that's being cast on her temple. It's a very severe shadow because her face is that deformed. But you're prettier than 90% of the internet? Is that what you told us? This woman is absolutely delusional, you guys. So she's apparently ordered some Greek food. It looks like a gyro and some fries. And who cares? Who cares how she stuffs her body? Because obviously she can't make any good decisions in her life.
Smokey, I'm gonna show him after I eat. I'm so hungry. He's hiding. What's this? Look at the salad. Smokey first? Alright. Okay, where's Smokey? 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 Are you scared of your... Oh, sorry.
So my mom and I were talking about this yesterday, that sometimes when you get a new cat, especially if it's an older cat, that they have anxiety when they arrive to your home, and they will look for places to hide. And so you have to kind of shut those places off. Like, I adopted a cat about 20 some odd years ago who kept hiding under my bed. So once I was able to coax him out, I had to block off all the areas where he could get under my bed, because that really was the only hiding place in my apartment. But Smokey here is looking for places to hide. The bathroom, the closet, that shows distress in an animal. This is also how I knew that one of my house guests, who has ended up stalking me for years, that he was doing something to my cat. Because I only left twice while he was here at my condo, and my cat started hiding behind the toilet, which was incredibly unusual behavior. That is the type of behavior of a cat with severe anxiety that has either just been introduced to a new environment or somehow was abused. And so I know he did something to my cat.
Are you scared of your new home?
Poor thing. How about you let him acclimate for a little bit? He's probably not enjoying a 500-pound butterball chasing him around using that awful toddler voice. I don't know anything about the process of adopting animals in Canada, but I wish there was some kind of system in place that prevented people directly involved in animal neglect cases from being able to look after another animal. Not based on the claims from us internet observers, but there is already a case of animal neglect documented by a veterinarian in Canada against Foodie. I don't know if there is such.
I don't even think they have a system like that in the US, to be honest with you. That's why so many people get away with animal abuse.
A system in place, but I would certainly like that to be. Either way, this is not gonna go well for poor Smokey.
He's adjusting, guys. Don't go.
Also notice that she's keeping the lid up on her toilet, which means that the cat will more than likely start drinking out the toilet water. I always keep all of my lids down, period. Regardless if I have a cat or a dog, the lids are constantly down. Because I want them to be trained to drink out of their water dishes, not to seek water from the toilet that has much more bacteria and things that could get them sick.
Behind the toilet. Don't, Kobe. Come on. You big fat boy. Come on.
We're out of Pringles.
Just blow in the. I'm sorry, but did she not just settle in a couple of days ago? Why is there already so much on the floor? I know Foodie is arguably one of the laziest people alive, but how unhinged do you have to be to not even go over the floors before you start moving your stuff in? I guarantee you she doesn't even own a vacuum yet.
Smokey.
Well, she has entirely wood floors. Like, she would need a broom, period, at this point. A broom and maybe a mop and a bucket. But she probably isn't even to the point where she needs to mop yet. She does need to sweep up, especially if she has a new cat, because there's going to be cat hair all over the place. And she's talking about buying a rug for the kitchen. She already bought a rug for the sink in the kitchen. But now she's talking about buying a larger rug for the kitchen. All of these things are going to collect the cat hair. At which point she does need a vacuum because she's buying so many rugs. I don't know why she needs all these rugs other than maybe to buffer the sound for like downstairs neighbors. That's possible. Like if you're trying to create like a sound barrier. I don't know. But wow, we're only 2 minutes in. Let's go.
Aww. You gonna hide for a while, boy? Oh, it's okay.
Keeps her closet wide open. Another hiding place for the cat. Like I said, when you're trying to acclimate a cat to, or a dog or whatever, to your residence, and they're, a little bit older, like kittens and puppies, I don't think need as much of this sort of coddling. It's the older ones that are experiencing the trauma of a new home that are going to hide. And she's got her closet wide open. Why? Why?
Okay. Yes, Smokey. He's been rehomed 3 times, by the way. What a dump. Yeah, your face. Your face is a dump. Oh,
what I I don't even know why you said that, or like what prompted that comment. But the cat has been rehomed 3 times because it probably has behavioral issues already. And she is a terrible pet parent, so this is not going to be great for her. One thing that's not covered in this video is that the cat was spraying all over the place. And for somebody who says that she's been a cat owner for over 20 years, she didn't know what he was doing. Like, you've never seen that behavior in a cat before? Are you for real? So basically what they do is they vibrate their tail and spray all over your apartment, unit, condo, whatever, house. And they're doing that to mark their territory. It makes them feel safe. It gives them a familiar smell. She had her Brita filter on the floor right next to the place he was spraying. Now, if you think about the concept of a Brita filter, it's filtering the water from the inside out. So if a cat is spraying from the outside into the nozzle, you are now drinking cat urine.
Fried chicken pita. Oh, they give me fries. Never ordering from here again.
It's giving Amblin. They gave me 2 chips, but I asked for an apple. 3 massive dishes plus a block of cheese for someone who's not leaving the bed for the rest of the day unless they're going to the bathroom or to get more food. Her life is looking more and more like an intro to a My 600 Pound Life episode.
I'm so hungry, I'm sorry, but I like French fries with my Greek food. Can you dip them in tzatziki? I'm gonna put some feta on this rice.
Chantel, I know that you decided to become Muslim because you want to hide the fact that you have alopecia and that you wanted to have chin spanks, right? Look at your hands. Holy shit. You can't even. The reality is you have serious health issues, but you look even worse by covering your body so severely, and it just looks like you are ashamed of your body now. And for somebody who is expecting your audience to have fat acceptance, not a good look. You're pretending to be Muslim. You're not practicing the faith. You're not actually showing us how to be faithful. You're bringing vitriol and anger to the net every time you go live. Look at your hands, girl. Oh my God.
Okay, like that. Smokey, it's okay. Oh, I feel so bad for him.
Do you?
Sorry, don't look.
Don't look. You just ordered takeout, right? Are you saying they didn't put some napkins in the bag? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
I don't have napkins. I'm doing laundry anyway. Why would you get a cat before table and chairs? What? He doesn't sit on the table.
This is the
Chantel, you have to set up your life and the care for your life before you can take care of another living organism, right? So if you're only way of eating is on your mattress that's on the floor, and you have a history of bringing cockroaches into a home from being so dirty as to put pizza boxes and refuse in your closet in the past, it's a reasonable question. Why can't you set up your apartment before you take on the responsibility of caring for a cat?
Same person who was begging for people to send her money to take in a kitten because she couldn't afford to otherwise. She's definitely gonna use Smokey as a tool to milk her audience for money whilst simultaneously rage baiting the community. She's as predictable as ever.
Cat is a priority. Beauty bite, bismillah. I'm letting him feel.
Why? Why is that a priority? Is it because you're so desperate and lonely right now? Is that why? Because most of us don't feel the urgent need to get a new animal after we have somehow separated via death or rehoming. I've never had to rehome a pet, but I have had, pets only have certain amounts of years that they live, right? And my bestie cat, Pumpkin, passed away a year ago, March. I did not get Sally until November because it took a lot of grieving and reflection before I decided I wanted another animal in my life. But apparently you cannot make adult decisions.
Out his new home. Poor thing. Why is it selfish? It's selfish to give a cat in need a home? That's what I say to you. Get out of here. I know how to take care of a cat, itty bitty fishy. I'm not a retard. Thank you. I didn't say I was traveling. Why are you worried about it? Go.
We don't use the R word, but Chantel, you definitely have some sort of mental delays. There's something mentally wrong about you. And you know it. And you're not getting treated for it.
Get a hobby. Go get a hobby. You think I would travel and just leave the cat with no care? People with pets travel, by the way. It's a thing. Like, people are just dumb. They're just mad they couldn't stop it. Of course they can't. You can sit and spin. Get a hobby.
Imagine being told by Foodie Beauty to get a hobby. Maybe you should get a hobby instead of eating meals on your bed for lunch and collecting animals you don't give two about.
Cheers to Smokey, the new Juice 2.0. I can't wait to have juice either. Should I go put catnip? He was in the window earlier, the screen on, and he came to me and let me pet him and spank his little bum. What is he supposed to...
I'm sorry, what? What? You've had the cat for less than a day and you're already physically abusing it? What are you doing, Chantel?
Today, I don't know.
All you have in that room is 3 fans and a bed, and getting AC is still your priority.
Messy. I was so hungry, like, that lasagna hurt my stomach so bad. Guys, I know how...
In regards to the AC, Karina Kaboom put out a video this morning and talked about the fact that she has so many health issues that she definitely needs the AC because of her size, and she obviously hasn't been bathing. She talked about that too.
To take care of cats. Where did I abandon my cat? Where? This time will be different. How? Like, how is Julia not taken care of? You guys are just stupid and listening to dumb reactors who know they don't know anything. They make up to make money. That's their job. Somebody's saying, Julia's sutures were ripped open. No, they weren't.
Yeah, they were. And she videoed this. She literally videoed this. That Julia licked open the sutures because she refused to keep the cone on her.
Are you blind? Do you want some glasses? They never ripped open. They healed fine.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they return to the vet to have the stitches fixed, and from that point on they made Julia wear the cone?
People are...
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And on top of it, I don't know if she actually convinces herself that this is what happened. If she just doesn't go back and look at her previous videos, like, I don't know if she is really this fucked up in the head, or if she's literally this much of a scammer that she's trying to convince her audience it never happened. I really don't know what's happening here.
So stupid. Grow up. Get a job, a hobby, a life, whatever. I didn't know you needed a kitchen table to have a cat, though. He came with all his things. He came with... I bought a new litter scooper. He came with a box of toys, a scratcher thing, a tub of food, bags of treats, a brush. Have some chicken? No, he's on a diet. Minecraft, go sit and spin. Bye. Did you tell us how much you need for wheelchairs and lockmas? I don't need wheelchairs. I have some candies on...
Why are you... I just don't understand. Why are you still acting like a teenager? Your humor is at the level of a teenager. Sit and spin? Give me a break, girl. That's like a Fonzie joke from the fucking early 80s.
Yeah, which I know is not very good as a Muslim, but I'm kind of to it, so whenever I'm ready to change that, I will. I don't know if it's but dependent. I'm working on an Amazon wish list. I'm a grifter.
Maybe spend less money on takeout and gummies if things are that bad. Viewers are already funding you through watching, super chatting, memberships, merch and cameos. To expect them to fill your apartment whilst you spend your money on your items is beyond shameless.
Oh, hi, boy!
When you're up for this night.
Hey. Hi, boy. Come here, big boy. Hi, Smokey. Where you go, Smokey? Hey, Smokey. You fat chunky. He's curious. Isn't just a curious boy. Come. My aunt got me a nice housewarming gift. Oh, you big boy. Eh? You big boy. You fat. You want some chicken? Is he fat or what? I'm fat too, Smokey, so don't worry about it. You want to...
He is spraying her bed right now. That's what he's doing. She's eating on her bed because she doesn't have a table and chairs. Okay, girl.
Buy it together? You're such a cute boy. I love his curves. Is he cute? You're gonna get a lot of love here. You like feta cheese? You want a piece of my pizza?
By the way, she's done several live streams this week, and she's only worn 2 outfits. And there's no indication that she's actually done laundry, so she's probably tossing her clothes on the floor as described what she was doing in Kuwait, and just picking them back up and putting them on.
You want a piece of my pizza? Oh no, I got peed all over my bed. I was sitting on my pita. I'm like your mama. Yes, you big... Ow, he bit my... Don't bite my... He bit my broken toe. He bite my broken toe.
So what he's doing right now, And I had this happen a lot after I was injured by the bulldog, right? So when I had the severe bite that knocked me out and disabled me permanently, I had something like 4 or 5 different dogs that came up and started sniffing my knee, rubbing against my knee. I had 3 different cats do it. He is smelling her injury and reacting to it.
Why are you a chonk? Why? Low calorie? Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask the vet about that. But the vet told the previous owner not to overfeed him, and she doesn't feed him that much. So I don't know if it's like just, why are you biting my toes? Hormonal, or because he's been neutered? I don't know. I can't even lift him, he's too fat. He's too fat.
God damn, look at all that food.
I'll eat my salad later. At least I have leftovers.
Wow. Well, like I said, thank you so much. No, I don't think so, for capturing the content. I will drop the link in the description of my video. Please like No, I Don't Think So's video and subscribe to the channel. And if you like my commentary, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. And please share the video. Thank you so much and have a great Saturday. Catterday.